Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Wolverine number 45, Sabretooth War Part 5. We continue to review every issue of this series. Let's talk about the creative team before we get into this book. This book is written by LaValle and Benjamin Percy, with art by Geoff Shaw, Alex Sinclair on colors, letters by Cory, Petit. This story continues to unravel. And I'm very excited. So in this issue, X marks the spot. The treasure hunt is on as Sabretooth picks up on the trail of an item that will turn the tide in the war on Wolverine. But as the best there is regroups with the remnants of his allies. It'll be a race against time for the good guys to uncover a lost weapon that could prove to be their last hope. And that's if Orchis and the Stark Sentinels don't get to them first. I have a lot of questions. When I was doing my review, I wrote a lot of questions that this issue set up. This issue is definitely one of the slower ones, as far as like up until now. A lot of them have been very gory. A lot of violence has happened, and there's a little bit of that. There's definitely some conflict, but this one, like the last one, I think like these are kind of like 4 and 5 are sides of the same coin, where we saw Wolverine regroup in issue number 4, and this one Sabretooth continues his plotting. We do know that the other Sabretooth, whatever you want to call them, something's going on. They're plotting something. So Marvel's been doing this really cool thing with the X-Men series, where they kind of give you an overview of who's involved here, and as well as a little synopsis if you've been if you hadn't been paying attention. So of course we have the X-Force, Logan. We also have Domino. Quentin Quire has been taken out of action. Colossus still around. Wolverine is trapped by the Sabretooth. Black Tom Cassidy, Aurora, Northstar, Sage are all still helping out Logan. And of course Daken has been taken out. As far as the Team Sabretooth, we have the original Victor Creed, Pretty Boy, and Captain Sabretooth have been taken out. So we have Camo, who is the shapeshifter, and Savage Sabretooth, who is a female version of Sabretooth. We also know that the Exiles are still kicking about, probably will interfere. Victor LaValle has been writing the Exiles and following that group throughout those Sabretooth series that he's done in the past. So we have Ova, Third Eye, Sinclair, Melter, Toad, and of course the ship named Ship, a sentient ship, which is a really fun concept in comics as always. This was another fun issue. I really love all the plotting that's going on, but yeah, there's a little bit of mystery, right? The Sabretooth, the one that can shift, and the female one are plotting something. They go and they pick somebody up. We don't know who it is. We don't know what's revealed. We don't know where they went to get them. So that'll be interesting to find out. Wolverine's approaching, of course. But also, what is Creed looking for? What is he after in the island of Krakoa? Why take all the risk to, the island's been surrounded by Sentinels because of all the Orca shit that's going on. And also, how will the Exiles play into this? A lot of really interesting questions. I'm very invested in this series, actually. Geoff Shaw continues to do some killer artwork. Just like the tone, he really manages to capture it here, especially with all the psychic stuff going on. We got a little head in a box with psychic powers, so like that's pretty messed up. But yeah, that's a very big thing that happens and continues all throughout the issue. And even just the body language, especially here with these other Sabretooths, like their body language really tells you like they're plotting something, right? There's something going on. Here we see the shapeshifter going into this other dimension, which looks super cool. It reminds me of God Country, which is this panel specifically. Geoff Shaw did a series with Donny Cates called God Country. If you haven't read that, you should go check it out. So very cool to see that type of work. That was one of the reasons that I enjoyed Geoff Shaw's work, like just the look, that whole messy, like kind of torrential type of paneling. I really appreciate that. So we also have some really cool covers at the end of the issue. A lot of things celebrating these two characters throughout the ages. So stay tuned because I'll be talking more about this as the series continues. We are halfway through the story now. This is a 10-part event, so stay tuned for that leading up to Wolverine 50, which I presume is going to be an oversized series. So if you have read this, though, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.